Hey guys, um I'm kind of sick today. I'm in bed, but I'm gonna get better, so no worries about that. Um but so I'm Alex Stewart and I'm 17 years old. I am of Guatemalan descent. I was adopted from Guatemala at 7 months old. Um and this is probably the first time you're gonna find this out, but I'm extremely interested in native United States or North American Indian culture. Um, Ever since I was 14 in 8th grade, I became interested since I have Guatemalan background, Mayan. I got very interested in the native cultures of North America. I also you can check out my ancestry DNA results. It shows that I have a significant amount, 68% Native American, with some 10% Italian. Um, so Up until 2 months ago, from the age of 14 till like 2 months ago, I considered myself a Native American because Guatemala is part of Central America and it's land connected to North America. However, I disagree now, and to all you native North Americans like Cherokee, Apache, Cree, Navajo, Pequot, even from Canada and Mexico, because you're part of North America, I have respect, and I am sorry that I consider myself a Native American. And anyone that does, even if you're mostly white or mostly black, but you can still trace a bit of Native North American Indian and have a tribe, you still count as Native American and more than me because you have that Native North American in you. Um, Anyone from, I'd say, Central America, Guatemala, Belize, south to Chile in South America, in my book, and this is just my opinion, you are not considered a Native American because you're not native to North America, which is Mexico, United States, Canada, and Alaska, which is part of the US. Um, and I'm sorry if I offend anyone, but that's just how I look at it. And um, this whole thing about Standing Rock and everything, I have a lot to learn. I know less than 1% of Native American history and culture, so I have so much to learn. But from what I know, I feel very terrible for what the whites, the French, the English, the Irish, the Spanish did to the native United States and Canadian cultures. Um, I understand that there was fighting going on in between cultures everywhere, but the fact that we don't respect the cultures of, and we Americans don't seem to put them in our textbooks and learn about them, and some are very discriminative towards others. It makes me very sad and angry that people are like that because we need to learn how to help other people, and especially when we're living on Native American soil, it's disrespectful. Um, I have a couple brothers that were also adopted from the same birth mother from Guatemala, and they went to Guatemala to see my birth mother, who's now 42 years old, and yet they don't what's it called? They don't show an interest in American Indian culture, which is fine. That's their choice. One is interested in real estate, the other is interested in music, and he's like a music geek, or he's interested in music, which is not a bad thing. But I feel that, the fact that they're not preserving even their Central American native culture is kind of sad. And my two older than that in Guatemala, a girl that's 24 and a boy that's 22, they're extremely Catholic, but they never really learn about the Mayan culture, from my understanding. That's their choice. I can't do anything about it. But in my opinion, I am gonna try to learn about the native US culture and learn what we can do to help them the best we can. Um, so something else interesting is that with my adoptive mother, a year and a half ago now, I went on a Lakota Indian reservation and saw some of the obviously Lakota natives. And I think one of my native friends told me, this is speculation, but that you have to have 97% to have a Lakota card. Um, but I also learned some of the really sad stories about how some youth natives take their own lives, and how they have alcohol problems there, and the poverty, and not all, but a lot. And I just think it's terrible. But this is a video to share with all you native North United States and Canadian and Mexican Americans that I have respect for you, and I really do hope things get better. And I'm sorry this is happening to you. So I stand with Standing Rock, even though I'm not a Native American. But I have respect for the cultures of the U.S. and I hope things get better.